Huh.
Koeke kirunga kite pai pai tapu haue amai kate pai. Welcome to the South Pacific gem that is Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, otherwise known as Auckland City, New Zealand. We're here this long weekend on the instructions of our anonymous server gods to hook up with Ex Scientologist legend Lance Hoskins and carry out an inspection of the Auckland Ideal org. If you don't know who Lance Hoskins is, you haven't been paying attention. Here he is on national television.
One of the big questions always comes up with Scientology because, you know, the people that do come out and there's this talk about, you know, did they really believe that the aliens come down and they threw them in the volcanoes and all that sort of thing? And now Scientology kind of say that that's not the case. Is that what happens?
Okay, you don't get thrown that sort of stuff when you walk in the door. Hubbard uses that whole thing as a teaser to keep you involved. And you've got to endure a lot of mind control before you get up to that level to find out about it and pay a lot of money. So you get told that secret about Xenu and all that, you know, volcanoes and stuff. When you're so committed and so involved, you've got no other option but to believe it.
What a legend. But before we head off into town and hook up with Lance, we just have one quick raid to carry out and see if we can't verify and, if required, extinguish what appears to be a minor infestation of cult activity out in South Auckland. Allow me to explain. Now, coming up here on the right is King's College. The school has about 800-900 pupils, I guess. Now, right round the corner from King's College, also coming up on our right, is Otahu College. Now, Otahu College has about 1,100-1,200 pupils. Both schools' pupils are aged between 13 and 18 years. Now, having two schools in such close proximity is one thing, but what makes this an interesting situation is the fact that the nearest shop, by far, which serves all those 2,000 odd kids' sugar needs, is this one here, also on the right, this corner bakery. Now, let's go in there and see what we can see. I'm going in under stealth mode, so please excuse the shaky camera work. At the request of the shop owners, this video won't be showing their faces or the conversation we had, but for an initial inoculation visit it went very well, even if I say so myself. Needless to say, the owners were quite surprised that the nice man who left the drug education pamphlets didn't seem in the least like an operative for an ongoing international criminal conspiracy to defraud, seeking to recruit new members for the Scientology mindfuck. As always, good information drives out bad, so if the owners are as good as their word, they'll be checking some of the websites we gave them and commencing their journey down the Scientology rabbit hole. I'm not 100% sure they believed everything we told them. It just seemed too incredible, I guess. But, of course, L. Hubbard relied on that. Incredulity of our data is the greatest weapon, he said. I don't imagine it'll take too long for reality to sink in, but we'll be keeping a check on the shop and confiscating any cult recruitment material which turns up there. Okay, time to head into town and catch up with Lance. Whoa, this is really, really sad. Such a beautiful building, and now in the hands of Scientology. Just like the cult that's slowly disintegrating into rubble. Auckland City's going to lose a majestic building. What do you know about the situation here, Lance?
The site occupies 11,000 square metres. It was constructed by the Methodist Church as a training facility for its ministries. It was officially opened in March of 1929. The Methodists subsequently leased the building to the Department of Education in 1972. Private education provider Whitecliffe Art School began operating from there in 1984 and remained there until the sale to Scientology in June of 2007. Spokesman Mike Ferris said New Zealand Scientologists had raised more than $3.5 million from its more than 5,000 members. The latest New Zealand census carried out last year showed there were 315 people who identify as Scientologists. Mike Rinder claimed in January this year that Scientology HQ would be lending the $16 million required for restoration. Apparently David Miscavige's constant companion, Lou Henley Smith, is from Auckland, as is her large and almost entirely Scientologist family. Rinder suggests this may be a factor in why Auckland is getting the money rather than having to raise it themselves. The other thing is that the Auckland Ideal org was purchased early on in the Ideal Morgue campaign, but has been sitting empty now for nearly 7 years.
So, inspection over. What do you reckon, Lance? What's the verdict, mate?
Desert wasteland. It's a giant lemon.
Well, say we go and have a look at the actual org. It's just down the road in Kaipa Pass, one of the busiest parts of town. The place ought to be rocking. What do you reckon? There you go, folks. The Auckland org is falling to bits. The actual org is dead as a moa bird, and it looks like we're done here. Oh, hang on. One last thing to take care of before we head back.